More bad news for Big U, and this is really, really bad. So the bad news comes from an interview that was overlooked. It's an interview that was done on No Jumper with Adam and SKG. SKG is Big U's victim. We've rehashed her run-ins with Big U on this particular channel, so we're not going to rehash it again. Just know that SKG and Big U have had several run-ins, including one time where Big U brutally beat her in Nipsey Hussle's store, and she believed that Nipsey Hussle set that up. So she has been outspoken about Big U in the past, but this interview, she revealed a whole lot that I never knew. SKG portrayed Big U as the devil himself in this interview.
Damn.
She gave more information regarding Nipsey Hussle's murder and the investigation currently going on. She talked about things ranging from extortion to hits out on people. The most shocking part about this...
Is this an old interview? Did he say this was an old interview? Because if it was an old interview, that's spooky.
Interview was when she revealed an incident that took place a few months ago. So her and Big U had a run-in at a hotel that got captured. Now, she threw a water bottle at Big U. She got arrested.
Right.
It's on camera.
Right.
And she would say after the run-in, after she got out of jail, as recently as a few months ago, she would say that Big U put a hit out on her.
FBI, open
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Do your homework on the police saying they got him.
Bruh.
And you got her talking about this on the platform publicly.
After I got out of jail,
is this old or
new? I got
new?
a call a couple of days later that Big U had put a hit out on me.
Oh, wow.
And so a few people called and told me, but one person that called me was Monique
A few
Slaughter.
people called her.
And we quit being friends because
she was still kicking around
going around telling people that Big U had put a hit out on me.
Oh, wow.
And that was like, wow, like you put a hit out on me because what? I took up for myself because I'm not going to let you punk me. Okay, that's fine.
Yep.
I'll handle that accordingly. You know, so it's stuff like that.
I would have handled it accordingly too. I would have called the motherfucking police.
FBI, open up!
Something wrong with y'all. Listen, man. I ain't paying all this taxes for nothing. Y'all better come do something. Y'all heard what I said, right? Okay. Investigate. Do what y'all do. Okay. Hold on, y'all, because y'all know I love putting y'all on to that easy money. CashKick.com is a free to use cash rewards marketplace that helps you save and grow your money. This is some of the simplest and easiest ways to make money right now. All you have to do is play mobile games on your phone and you can earn up to $500 per deal. Now remember, I said CashKick.com is free to use, so they will never, ever, ever ask you to send them any type of money. Signing up is super easy. All you need is an email and a password. Once you sign up, all you have to do is download your first offer and start making money. Now your offers and reward amounts can change at any time. So that means you can download a game on your phone, play it for long enough, make $500 on one day, and the next day you can download a whole nother game, play it for long enough, make $300. Next day, same thing. This is some of the easiest money I can tell you about right now. And again, you can earn up to $500 per deal. So this is what I need you to do. Go to cashkick.com, make you an account, activate your account. Make sure you turn on allow tracking on your phone so that the app can actually track how much you're playing the game and earn you some of the easiest money you can make. Y'all can't say I ain't never did nothing for you.
But I'm not scared of that man. I would have
called the police.
How different do you start moving once you realize there might be a hit on you?
I'm moving the
damn
same
city
because I'm not walking in fear. I can't. I did that for years dealing with this man. He bleed just like the rest of us.
Yeah, but him bleeding ain't the same as you bleed. If he bleed, I can't feel that. If I'm bleeding, help me please. It hurts so bad. I don't want to go. You feel, yeah, man, y'all tripping, man. I don't never get that. People be like, I'm moving the same. You crazy as a motherfucker. Let somebody call me and say that. Nigga, I'm peeping out the window. Oh, damn, who's that creeping in my window? Ha, ha, ha. Shit. Y'all don't even know. I would have shaved my hair, painted a beard on me, put a hat on every day with some sunglasses, changed my name to Pablo, and moved to New Mexico. And called the police.
FBI, open up!
Y'all is tripping. What the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
His team bleed just like the rest of us. I'm not letting nobody never again put fear in my heart.
Man, if this is true, Big U, the coldest black man in the history of black manery, bruh. Think about it. Now, Big U is being alleged of committing a murder in 2021, but the feds weren't on him in 2021.
Right.
So maybe he could think I could get away with it in 2021. But Big U found out the feds were investigating him in 2023.
It's 2023.
The SKG incident took place in 2024. So to put a hit out on SKG
in 2024,
while knowing the feds are investigating you,
that's
man,
crazy.
You the biggest bro, bro. You the biggest homie. I don't think I know a human being alive who is that bold, if it's true.
Talking about the biggest homie. He ain't the biggest homie. He stupid. If he was on Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader, he would have lost. Do your homework on fifth graders.
Why are you still involved in activities where you have people going around the city saying you have hits on people? This is cold, bruh. And what's even colder is, in that interaction, Big U won the interaction. SKG went to jail for throwing a water bottle at Big U. He won, right? He was avenged in the moment. So to still say you want to get back afterwards? Oh, no. You the biggest bro. I don't want no...
He want to get back because police ain't enough. He want her to get smoked so it put more fear in other people's heart. He thinks he's Thanos. He got all 5 Infinity Stones and he ready to snap that motherfucking finger, man. Do your homework on snapping the finger. Do your homework on the glove. Do your homework on the glove, folks. Do your homework on Thanos' glove, folks. He got all the Infinity Stones. He got the Hitman. He got the money. He got the extortion. He got the bald head. He got it all, folks. He got everything, G. On bro, Gray. She thinks she finna go to jail? No, what? She finna get smoked. Y'all gonna know who Thanos is today. Bro, his ass was the real hood Thanos. I give him that.
I don't
but
want
he's
no
slow, though.
smoke.
Thanos want that slow.
Associated with that man, bro. There's no Flacco is laying it down, bro. Listen, I'll be the extortion victim, bro. I don't want no smoke with anybody who can put a hit out on somebody knowing the feds is watching. You is a cold man. But here is the incident that essentially led to the hit being put out on SKG, allegedly, people.
Did you put your hands on me? Did you put your hands on me?
Never even seen you.
You fuck. You's a fuck.
I think you're bullying.
Put your hands on me? Niggas a fuck bully. Did you lock
I think you're bullying right now.
No, did you lock me in the spot?
I think you're... Can you call the police?
Yeah, call the police.
No! Hold on, Big U. You playing crazy. Now, I know Big U, the biggest Thanos, the one with the glove. I know he ain't say, can you call the police? That was crazy. I thought we didn't play the 911 game, so I thought that was...
charges for what you did
What's going on here? You see that?
Yeah. Did you lock me in the spot?
We don't allow recording inside the hotel. Just didn't get no.
Did you put your hands on me? Did you try to blackball me?
I think you're mentally ill.
Bully? Did you? Did you? You bully?
Did you just throw something at me? Did you see that?
Nigga, if I have my burner, I'll blow your ass back. You bully?
Oh, that's why he put the hit out on it. What the fuck? You can't say nothing like that, man. Hold on. See, now it's getting spooky, folks. It's getting real. We cooking now. Okay. All right. See, okay. If I'm Big U and I know I did all this stuff to this girl, right? And she talking about this, that, third, and she say, if I had my burner, I'll blow you back. It make a little sense for him to put a hit out on her before this crazy girl put on a blonde wig, catch me at the strip club, and bah! Because he know what he did. You see what I'm saying? Now, innocent nigga be like, girl, you better get your weird ass on. He might be scared, but he ain't gonna, you know? I think Big U put a hit out on her to, first, number one, to get her to shut up. Number two, he really think he Tommy Egan, for he think he James St. Patrick. But he put a hit out on her to get her to like not snitch. and to get her to not do something, or she probably got gang ties herself. She could probably do something to him. So I think he was just.
Did you almost make me lose my baby? Did you put your hands on me? You fucking bully. This nigga's a bully. This nigga's a bully. Wow, this nigga's a bully. Call the police. You bully ass. Did you put your hands on me? This nigga's a woman beater. Big you didn't kill me. Don't pay him. This nigga's a woman beater.
The cops came and SKG went to jail that night. Now, Monique Slater isn't in
Why
the
she
street.
ain't
She's
get
not
up
a
out
gay
of
lady.
there?
She's a reality TV star. So if she knew that information, then the streets knew that information. If the streets knew that information, then the feds knew that information.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Now, another part of this interview that really bothered me, or at least showed me a lot, was when we think about Crenshaw and that neighborhood, we think of it as Nipsey territory,
Right.
As Nipsey having a lot of pull.
Right.
But if you watch the Black Sam and Big Boy interview, Black Sam spoke on how Nipsey brought DJ Khaled to the hood, and people, thought he was talking about Big U, and some people were very upset, and they tried to kick DJ Khaled out the hood, or extort him to pay a fee to film a music video in the hood, and Nipsey Hussle and Black Sam came.
That's all it was. That's all it was. Folks, Big U wanted that money. I don't know what the hell was he doing with all the money, though. Like, folk, my God, you ain't got enough money from all this extorting to just stop? Like, you didn't had to check at least $1 million, folks. You got $50,000 from Rick Ross. You got like $20,000 a month from one loud shop. You was robbing niggas for $40,000. I'm like, bro, what are you doing, bro?
And shut it down because, Khaled was their guest. So apparently a similar incident happened when Nipsey Hussle invited some people to his shop, right? He gave them the green light to come to his shop and shop. But when they came, they got robbed by, unknown people. Wink, wink. And when they got robbed, they said, yo, Nipsey Hussle invited me. And apparently they said, man, we ain't Nipsey. All right? If you come here, you got to check in with us, not Nipsey. And this sparked SKG to have a real conversation with Nipsey about his safety.
I seen Nip as a young boy when he first came in this game, and he really didn't even need Big U.
This is getting very spooky. So why was Nipsey Hussle even dealing with Big U in the first place? Because he didn't need Big U. Did Big U should knife, folks. Do Big U got some connections to the music labels or something?
He was Nip before anything. And so I was very hurt.
I'm flabbergasted, gang.
I seen what he had become. And he didn't deserve that. But when me and Nip made up that day, I told him, something's going to happen to you if you don't move from over here. And he said, why would you say that to me? I said, because they don't respect you.
Right.
I told Nip that. Other people felt that. The day me and Nip made up, a fight broke out. Nip allowed some different gang members to come into his shop because he showed love to everybody.
Right.
And the gang members that went into his shop was from a different neighborhood. They ended up getting robbed. And so they were like, Nip said, we cool over here. We cool over here. And they were like, nah, we said you not. If you feel like that, you don't respect him. Because if he's an artist from over here and he said they were good, why would you disrespect his establishment, him as an artist, him as somebody that's from over here? And I told him, I'm like, they don't respect you. Like, something is going to happen.
A lot of people would discredit this as, this is just SKG talking, but
I don't think so, though. Like, people be lying, don't get me wrong, folks. But, like, I don't know how to explain it, gang. Like, I don't know. Some people do be making up some shit. Like, don't get me wrong, and that be crazy and weird. But
never heard SKG lie. Now she's not, Jesus, but I've never heard her lie.
Right. It don't sound like she
because
lying.
it falls in line with everything we've been told and everything we've heard about the internal gang struggle between Nipsey Hussle and Big U.
Right.
Where Nipsey Hussle was becoming the international superstar. He was becoming Grammy nominated. He was becoming a face and a factor. and people was pretty much looking at him as like, you know, the face of the Crips. Not just, you know, his particular neighborhood and gang, but the face of the Crips.
Right.
People was calling him Crip Jesus, right?
Crip Jesus.
So when you are becoming that mystical figure, however, you are still the understudy.
Do you got on blue for Nip? Do your homework on having on blue for Nip. Flacco, don't let me find out you out there associated, Flacco. It might be something about Flacco we don't know about. Flacco got the pipe tucked, folks. He got the Draco. He got the Draco in the back seat for sure. Y'all think Flacco all funny and all that. Flacco go bounce out on one of y'all that and do a
of somebody
Flacco
who has been here for 30, 40 years. Well, when you begin to surpass somebody, it can get tricky. Very fast.
Hell yeah.
You feel me? Now, SKG would say that she believes that Big U had involvement in Nipsey Hussle's death. But she doesn't just stop there. She also gives some breaking information and breaking news that we will cover.
What's your perspective on what his involvement could have been with the Nipsey situation? What do you think about that?
He absolutely was involved in Nipsey's situation. And people, they don't want to say it. They're scared to say it. That's fine. I'll say it for you. He was involved with the Nipsey situation. And I want to let the detectives, because they're supposed to reopen Nipsey's case. That's what I was told.
Oh, wow.
It's crazy how they be having all this information, gang, and then it should be turning out to be true. Who the hell is talking? God damn, y'all like fuck.
She is one of Big U victims. She's been talking to investigators. She knows a lot about what's been going on behind the scenes.
Yeah.
SKG is officially confirming what we've been hinting at for probably a week or two now. Where the investigators, the feds, the police, or whatever agency, they are opening or reopening the Nipsey Hussle murder investigation. It's supposed to be closed because Eric Holder got convicted in court and he got sentenced, and he's the only person who was ever charged.
Right.
But apparently it's reopening. Now, I knew something was up when the feds came to Adam 22's house asking for the cease and desist that Big U sent No Jumper.
He right. I put two and two together just out of my head, but he right. For everybody that don't know, the feds came to Adam 22 and asked him and basically made him say that we want the footage and we want the copy of the cease and desist. And the cease and desist has something to do with Big U being accused for the Nipsey murder. So the police would only want that if it's relevant to some case. The fact that they've been saying that the Nipsey murder investigation the case is about to be reopened. Yeah, it's about to be crazy. This might be one of the biggest takedowns. And y'all LA niggas better get up out of there. Cause on Fortnum, it's gonna be a lot more people that we don't even hear about, but they gonna get their ass locked up though. Bro. Y'all know the Olympics is coming to LA in 2028 now. Do your homework.
Now, the cease and desist that Big U sent No
Jumper
was due to Loose Cannon coming on No Jumper and claiming that Big U gave him a call 30 minutes before Nipsey Hussle passed away. Right? And in that call, he told Loose Cannon, according to Loose Cannon, that Nipsey Hussle had passed away. Now, but then when Loose Cannon called Nipsey, Nipsey was still alive. So apparently Loose Cannon is claiming that, that Big U called because he already knew Nipsey Hussle was going to die that day. So for the feds to be reopening that investigation, they would have to have something that they believe will tie Big U to Nipsey Hussle's death. To me, this is like the most breaking news, bruh. They're reopening the murder investigation? Are you kidding me?
I want to let them do their work. And I just feel like if they do their due diligence, they will find out exactly what they're looking for. But come on now. You think he wasn't? Nipsey died in 2019.
Damn, it's been that long.
And he allegedly did this to Rayshawn in 2021. He felt untouchable.
So when Loose Cannon puts up the version of the story where he got a call from Big U 30 minutes before it happened, do you see that and you tend to be like, yeah, I believe it. I believe it.
Yeah, I believe it. And I'm going to tell you why I believe it.
You can't zip that jacket up. I'll do your homework. Do your homework on me gambling right now. Do your homework on. I got $45 to say she cannot zip that jacket up. That motherfucker too small.
Remember when Luce was on the show, and then I think an attorney. It was an attorney number posted a deceased for Luce with the video.
Okay.
I called the attorney and talked to the attorney myself. And the attorney, she told me that Big U just hired her for that cease and desist.
Okay.
So if there was never anything, why would you hire an attorney for that?
Right.
Maybe this explains why the feds may be very interested in this. Because this will be a different ballgame. If Nipsey passed away in 2019 and Big U had an involvement in that, and then Rayshawn Williams passed away in 2021 and he had an involvement in that, maybe the feds is thinking, oh, wait, 2 bodies in like 2 years apart? Nah,
he gotta have more.
This can't be the only body.
Yeah, he gotta have more. He gotta have more. He was putting hits out on niggas. They said he smoked Nipsey Hussle. They said he smoked somebody in Vegas, his son, best friend in Vegas, and left him in the desert. Do your homework on the desert. Short. No, he got some bodies. I'm telling y'all, gang, half the LA gonna be locked up by the end of the year. We just ticking and waiting on folk now. We just watching the time go by and we just waiting because it's about to get real bad for a lot of these niggas, boy. I promise you. Let me tell you something. If you in LA and you are a Crip, I advise you to denounce your gang and move to Idaho. That's what I do.
These can't be the only 2 bodies. There has to be more, right? Like somebody just don't wake up one day and say, you know what, I'm done killing people.
Right.
If you got 2 in 2 years, you probably got 4 in 4.
Yeah.
Maybe this explains why the feds may be involved. But again, no, Big U right now is innocent until proven guilty. Innocent until proven guilty. So until there's proof that he did this to Nipsey or he did this to Rayshawn Williams, he's innocent. But to have this much chaos and violence around your name is almost insane. Now, Adam would say that he got sent a video where, and he would say in this video, it shows Big U and Eric Holder together. And SKG would say that Eric Holder and Big U.
Eric Holder is the one that actually unalived Nipsey.
Eric Holder is Nipsey Hussle's killer. Is actually closer than Big U let on.
And even just in the last day, I've had a few people like sending me videos of fights that it seemed like in the video it was Big U and Eric Holder involved in these videos. Like they may have been closer than certain people have led us to believe.
Absolutely. Big U is a habitual liar. If you haven't noticed that, if you just go back and look at his videos and look at different things, he's a habitual liar, a compulsive liar. Even with me and his situation, he lied and said he didn't know me. And then after that, he started posting pictures of us on his Instagram and tried to give them a version of a story that wasn't even true. He's a habitual liar.
Yeah.
Damn.
This is horrible. And I feel like it's worse for Big U because Big U essentially, he lived a long life in his gang stuff. Most gangbangers don't live to see 60. So the fact that he lived to see 60, he has acquired 60? A lot of enemies.
Bro, god damn. You 60 and you still gangbanging? Oh my God. That sounds miserable, shorty. Oh my God. Do your homework on misery. I need a drink of water after that. Damn. You 60 and you probably a grandchild. I mean a granddaddy, nigga. You smoking. Boy, what's wrong with you, gang? You out here gang banging, unaliving people, going to Vegas. You got thotties running in and out the spot. What's going on, folks? You tweaking, gang.
And when you acquire a lot of enemies, essentially what you have is breadcrumbs of people who are committed and dedicated to making sure that you get taken down. I'm not saying SKG is unfairly trying to take down Big U because SKG in her own right has spoken on traumatic things that that she dealt with at the hands of Big U.
Lock him up.
I've seen another interview with mobster, whatever his name, Dale from the lawsuit. He's victim 1. He's the dude who apparently was been extorted and eventually flipped over and turned over to the feds to go against Big U. He's doing interviews where he's speaking about how effed up his situation was and how much he got put through. So when you do enough wrongs for so long, bro, and you have nothing but people trying to go against you and take you down,
you gonna come down, gang.
It's almost an unfair fight because you have to fight the feds in court.
Right.
And then you also have to worry about the battle of public perception. So even if you do beat this Rico, you come home and now everybody thinks that you are
a weirdo, this
garbage human being, and don't want to do anything with you. Because while you were fighting the feds for, let's say, 2-3 years, you have a lot of your enemies, a lot of people who is testifying that you did wrong to them. They are out here.
Man, it's over. His life is over. This old man is 60. 60. He had a 10th birthday 6 times, gang. He lived for 6 decades, folks. That's more than twice my age. I'm not even 27 yet, folks. That nigga 60 and he's still gangbanging? He's a granddad and he's gangbanging. My guy. Imagine coming home and you like, yeah, my granddaddy got ops. I can't be going over there. What? No, take me over. I gotta do the LA accent. Hell no, cat. Take me over to the other corner store. I can't be hanging over here. My granddaddy got ops, cat. He got real shit going on, cat. Yeah, cat. So come slide over there for real. Slide the Crenshaw, cat. Slide the sauce in. I just spit like a motherfucker. God damn. God, fuck. I'm glad y'all ain't right here in person, folks, because y'all would have just got a shower. Like, damn, I might have to get a new keyboard. Them are wet. Let me shut my ass up, folks. Close my mouth up. Damn, that water got me. What? Let me get off the video. Bye. Have a great time.